A fan motor can have a disconnect between the variable frequency drive and the motor. However, the disconnect should be installed in the correct location to avoid potential damage to the variable frequency drive or motor. The preferred location for the disconnect is before the variable frequency drive. This allows for isolation of the variable frequency drive and motor from the power source for maintenance or troubleshooting. Placing the disconnect between the variable frequency drive and motor is acceptable, but it is important to consider the potential risks. Firstly, variable frequency drive damage can occur. Opening or closing the disconnect between the variable frequency drive and motor while the variable frequency drive is powered can cause damage to the variable frequency drive's internal components. This is because the disconnect opens the circuit while the variable frequency drive is still generating high frequency voltage and current. Secondly, motor damage can occur. If the disconnect is opened while the motor is running, the sudden loss of power can cause damage to the motor's windings or insulation. To avoid potential damage, the following practices are recommended. Firstly, install the disconnect before the variable frequency drive whenever possible. Secondly, if the disconnect must be installed between the variable frequency drive and motor, ensure that the variable frequency drive is powered down before opening or closing the disconnect. Thirdly, use a disconnect that is rated for the voltage and current of the variable frequency drive and motor. Fourthly, lock out and tag out the disconnect before performing any maintenance or troubleshooting. There may be some exceptions where it is necessary to have a disconnect between the variable frequency drive and motor. For example, in applications where the motor needs to be disconnected from the variable frequency drive for safety reasons such as maintenance or inspection, a disconnect can be installed between them. However, in these cases, it is important to ensure that the variable frequency drive is powered down before opening the disconnect. To elaborate, the disconnect, when placed before the variable frequency drive, provides a complete isolation of the entire system from the power source. This is the safest configuration for maintenance and troubleshooting because it ensures that no voltage is present at either the variable frequency drive or the motor. Conversely, placing the disconnect between the variable frequency drive and the motor introduces several risks. Variable frequency drives use sophisticated electronic components, including insulated gate bipolar transistors or VFDs, to generate the variable frequency and voltage supplied to the motor. These components are sensitive to voltage spikes and current surges. Opening the disconnect while the variable frequency drive is operating creates a sudden interruption of the current flow, leading to voltage spikes that can damage the VFDs and other sensitive components within the variable frequency drive. The motor itself can also be damaged if the disconnect is opened while it is running. The sudden interruption of power can cause a phenomenon known as voltage reflection, where the voltage at the motor terminals momentarily exceeds the rated voltage of the motor. This can stress the motor windings and insulation, potentially leading to premature failure. Furthermore, the rapid deceleration of the motor due to the sudden loss of power can cause mechanical stress on the motor shaft and bearings. To mitigate these risks, it is crucial to follow recommended practices when a disconnect is placed between the variable frequency drive and the motor. The most important practice is to ensure that the variable frequency drive is completely powered down before opening the disconnect. This allows the variable frequency drive's internal capacitors to discharge, eliminating the risk of voltage spikes. It also allows the motor to come to a controlled stop, minimizing mechanical stress. Using a disconnect that is properly rated for the voltage and current of the variable frequency drive and motor is also essential. The disconnect must be able to safely interrupt the current flow without creating excessive arcing or voltage transients. Finally, implementing a lockout-tagout procedure ensures that the disconnect cannot be accidentally opened while maintenance or troubleshooting is being performed. This procedure involves placing a lock on the disconnect and attaching a tag that identifies the person who locked it out, preventing anyone from re-energizing the circuit until the maintenance or troubleshooting is complete. There are indeed specific situations where a disconnect between the variable frequency drive and motor may be necessary. For instance, in some industrial applications, it may be required to isolate the motor for safety reasons during cleaning or inspection. In these cases, it is critical to have a well-defined procedure in place that ensures the variable frequency drive is powered down and locked out before the disconnect is opened. Additionally, some variable frequency drives have built-in safety features that can help mitigate the risks associated with opening the disconnect while the variable frequency drive is operating. These features may include overvoltage protection, surge suppression, and controlled deceleration. However, even with these features, it is still best practice to power down the variable frequency drive before opening the disconnect. In summary, while it is possible to have a disconnect between a variable frequency drive and a fan motor, it is crucial to understand the potential risks and follow recommended practices to prevent damage. The preferred location for the disconnect is before the variable frequency drive, as this provides the safest configuration for maintenance and troubleshooting. If a disconnect must be placed between the variable frequency drive and the motor, it is essential to ensure that the variable frequency drive is powered down before opening the disconnect, use a properly rated disconnect, and implement a lockout-tagout procedure. By following these guidelines, it is possible to safely and reliably operate a fan motor with a variable frequency drive. Furthermore, understanding the electrical principles at play is paramount. Variable frequency drives control the speed of AC motors by varying the frequency and voltage supplied to the motor. This is achieved through a process called pulse width modulation, or PWM, where the variable frequency drive rapidly switches the voltage on and off to create an approximation of a sine wave. The rapid switching of the voltage can create harmonic distortion in the power system, which can potentially interfere with other electronic equipment. Therefore, it is important to ensure that the variable frequency drive is properly filtered to minimize harmonic distortion. Additionally, variable frequency drives can generate electromagnetic interference, or EMI, which can also interfere with other electronic equipment. To minimize EMI, it is important to use shielded cables and properly ground the variable frequency drive. When selecting a disconnect for use with a variable frequency drive and motor, it is important to consider the following factors. Firstly, the voltage rating of the disconnect must be equal to or greater than the maximum voltage supplied by the variable frequency drive. Secondly, the current rating of the disconnect must be equal to or greater than the maximum current drawn by the motor. Thirdly, the disconnect must be rated for the type of load being switched. Variable frequency drive loads are considered to be inductive loads, which means that they can generate voltage transients when the circuit is interrupted. Therefore, the disconnect must be rated for switching inductive loads. Fourthly, the disconnect must be suitable for the environment in which it will be installed. If the disconnect will be exposed to moisture, dust, or corrosive substances, it must be rated for those conditions. In addition to the above factors, it is also important to consider the safety features of the disconnect. The disconnect should have a clear indication of whether it is in the open or closed position. It should also have a lockout-tagout mechanism to prevent accidental re-energization. Finally, it is important to follow all applicable electrical codes and standards when installing and maintaining a disconnect for a variable frequency drive and motor. These codes and standards are designed to ensure the safety of personnel and equipment. It is essential to consult the manufacturer's instructions for the specific variable frequency drive and disconnect being used. These instructions will provide detailed information on installation, operation, and maintenance procedures. Ignoring the manufacturer's instructions can lead to damage to the equipment or injury to personnel. Proper grounding is also crucial for the safe and reliable operation of a variable frequency drive and motor system. The grounding system must provide a low impedance path for fault currents to flow back to the source, which helps to trip circuit breakers and protect equipment from damage. The grounding system should also minimize the risk of electric shock. It is important to follow all applicable grounding requirements when installing a variable frequency drive and motor system. Furthermore, regular maintenance is essential for ensuring the long-term reliability of a variable frequency drive and motor system. Maintenance procedures should include visual inspections, cleaning, and testing. Visual inspections should be performed to check for signs of damage, such as cracked insulation, loose connections, or corrosion. Cleaning should be performed to remove dust and dirt, which can reduce the efficiency of the equipment and increase the risk of overheating. Testing should be performed to verify that the equipment is operating properly. Testing should include checking the voltage and current levels, as well as the insulation resistance. By following a regular maintenance schedule, it is possible to identify and correct potential problems before they lead to equipment failure. In conclusion, the placement of a disconnect in a variable frequency drive and motor system is a critical consideration that can affect the safety and reliability of the system. While it is possible to have a disconnect between the variable frequency drive and the motor, it is important to understand the potential risks and follow recommended practices to prevent damage. The preferred location for the disconnect is before the variable frequency drive, as this provides the safest configuration for maintenance and troubleshooting. If a disconnect must be placed between the variable frequency drive and the motor, it is essential to ensure that the variable frequency drive is powered down before opening the disconnect, use a properly rated disconnect, and implement a lockout-tagout procedure. By following these guidelines, it is possible to safely and reliably operate a fan motor with a variable frequency drive. Always consult with qualified electrical professionals for specific applications and to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and standards.